Now, it is an ambitious idea, offering the chance to parents to set up their own school if they're unhappy with what the local council is providing. Today, the government spelt out how it hopes that people might want to take up the challenge. But how realistic is this vision of so-called free schools? For tonight's special report, John Young has visited a school in East Sussex, which has already taken the plunge.
It's a school that was built and set up by parents fed up with a council that they said didn't provide what they needed.
We're going to go to South Africa.
In their case, the one-to-one style of teaching that they believe autistic children must have. They first showed us their vision for a derelict barn 8 years ago. Now the barn has been converted, the vision is reality, their school has been rated outstanding by Ofsted, and there's a secondary version on the way. A free school, if you like, before the phrase was dreamt up. So, are free schools the future?
I don't think you will get that many people doing it. I mean, once people sort of actually sit down and work out their business plans, they'll realise how hard it is. And it still remains the same that people shouldn't have to do it. The government should be doing it themselves.
But if you don't quite fancy the idea of starting your own school from scratch, then there is another key government policy out there at the moment. It's called the Academy Policy. And that's when teachers and governors at an existing school decide to wave goodbye to the local authority and go their own way. And this idea is in fact an extension of a policy that's been around for a few years. There are already 11 academies in Kent and Medway, 1 in the pipeline in Brighton, 3 planned for East Sussex, with at least 2 more mulling it over. The government is causing chaos, according to the unions.
Well, my overall view is that they're concentrating on the wrong thing. They should be concentrating on supporting teachers in the classroom, supporting them over pupil behaviour, which they have committed themselves to, but also in terms of their learning, keeping teachers up to date with knowing what to teach.
So, free schools, academies, if these policies ring a few bells, that's because the Conservatives did try something like this in the early 90s, but it never quite took off and Labour slammed on the brakes. So, whilst this school certainly does seem to be succeeding, the long-term success of these policies is at best unclear tonight. John Young, BBC South East Today, at the Step by Step school near East Grinstead.